Welcome to the Barggianos Podcast. My name is Chuck. I am your hostess with the leastest. And with me, as always,
Matt.
And Matt, we have a terrific show planned tonight for the audience.
We do. Welcome to episode 50.
Number 50. Can you believe it? Wow.
Half a century.
It is not only our 50th episode, but also it is our New Year's Eve episode. So get your flutes ready, get your 2026 glasses on, and let's get that drinking going, baby.
Yeah, we got a little special bottle of champagne, probably a little bit better than Riesling. But the funny thing is we don't know how to open this.
I asked Matt before the show. I'm like, you're good at opening up these champagnes, right? You're a guy that celebrates a lot in life.
It's got a little strip right here.
Okay,
we'll get this.
You can do just fine.
Now, when I pop this top, is all I know is I point it away from us.
Move that glass out the way there. Here we go.
There we go.
Why don't you aim it over there at the pool table? And hey, watch my TVs.
Oh, they're on sale right now. I'm afraid I'm going to drop it. It's coming.
You're so close. Oh! Wow, that was perfect.
Little mushroom head.
Look at that mushroom head.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, a little smoky.
Wow, this is a fancy occasion. Look at this.
I don't think I'm pouring this like I think they pour it like this.
No, wine you got to let it breathe. I don't think you do that with champagne. Wow. You know, I was looking for some fancy flutes, like some long ones, and you can use these too. And when I seen these, I'm going to do a movie reference, but there's a Leonardo DiCaprio meme, and I think it's a Great Gatsby, and he's holding it like this, talking to the crowd. That means you're fancy if you're underneath. Yeah.
What about pinky out?
Yeah, you can do pinky out. How about we do cheers, buddy? Ring that bell.
There you go.
Happy New Year's into 50 episodes. Ooh, I'll take that.
Better than Riesling.
Oh, that's not bad. You know who loves Riesling? Jolie.
He actually, when I was talking to him the other day, he said, you still haven't made the list to call him Jolie. But my youngest daughter is on that list and is allowed to call him Jolie.
Okay. Well, luckily I'm a grown adult man and I can do whatever I want. So yeah, it works out well in my favor too.
He said he can't wait to come on the show and bust your balls. He's like just watching every episode, picking out little things where he can just bust your balls when he comes on the show. And I know him and I, and like me and Dave and Ryan, we all go at each other. Like, I think I'm just going to sit back on this one.
I just picture him at home like a beautiful mind, and he's just taking notes for things I'm doing wrong.
Oh, I'm sure he is. I'm sure he is.
I love it. Well, all jokes, I can't wait till we can actually come in town. But to be fair, with the Christmas season, mail's been a little bit delayed, so the permission slip has not been actually delivered to the house yet.
Okay,
so that's not on him. That's
right.
It's the mail.
U.S. Postal Service.
Yes,
His wife didn't receive it, so she hasn't signed it.
Yeah, Christmas, man. It's been crazy.
Yeah.
Can we, before you go, I just want to do a shout out to our last special guest. I don't know if you guys seen last episode, but Santa Claus himself actually was sitting right next to me.
That was awesome.
Can you believe that?
I know. First ever Christmas episode and Santa shows up.
I don't know. I was in awe.
So, speaking of Christmas, and your birthday's right around Christmas. And I know that, well, I don't know. I'll get your opinion. I feel like people that are Christmas babies get screwed. Like when it comes to presents, because everybody's broke and then you only get presents once a year and you're not like getting your birthday present and Christmas present. They're like, oh, here's both, but it's really equal amount. Like growing up, was it like that or?
No comment. Yeah.
Your mom's dead. She won't know. You can comment all the way.
You hear this? Did you say my mom? Wow. That's cool. I like when you make fun of my dead mom. So, no, that's actually a great question. My birthday is, like you said, right around Christmas, and I also shared it with my mom.
Yeah.
So we had the same birthday, and one thing special that she did every year was she would always make sure that it was my birthday.
Okay.
So we would share candles and stuff, but when you get older and you don't want to like have a birthday anyway.
Right.
So every year it would just, looking back, it was like, wow, my mom was pretty awesome for doing that. So, but yeah, so they always made it real special. And we also never opened up gifts on Christmas Eve. We always opened them on Christmas Day because that didn't take away from myself or, my mom, of course. But gifts wise, yeah, I'm not traditionally, I was never like huge, like upset by gifts. Some people are really like as a kid, so it didn't bother me too much, but you get ripped out of some gear, and understandably people are broke and you're buying 400 things. Second, on that was a con. On the pro of that, you could get like money. So let's say when you got into your teens, I'd be like, hey Chuck, what do you want for your birthday, Christmas? I'd be like, hey, can I get money? So I'd have like double quote unquote gift money, and I would put it towards more expensive things I couldn't normally afford. So,
okay.
Yeah, but good question.
So we celebrated your birthday a little bit early, the night of Redneck Brawl, because we at Barggianos like watching Redneck Brawl. So shout out to Redneck Brawl. Hey. And if you haven't seen it, like, we're not sponsored by Redneck Brawl, even though we think they take some of our one-liners on their show, but maybe it's just. I
think Matt's just trying to get into a brawl.
Yeah, but no, it's a great show. It's funny. They just pull people off the street, and I think the commentators make the show what it is. But we celebrated your birthday, and I told you on your birthday, like, hey, and I know you're not a gift guy, but hey, your birthday gift's delayed. And then I called you the other night, and I was like, or I think I texted you. So I got this package at the house. Totally forgot that I ordered your birthday present. And I'm like, what the hell is this? And it came in this box. And my wife's like, I don't know what the hell you ordered. And I was like, well, I hope someone's not playing a joke on me and it's not a glitter bomb. Like, I've checked everywhere. I could have ordered something, couldn't see anything. So I'm carefully opening this thing. And I was like, oh, this is Chuck's gift. So, Chuck, I brought your gift presented on the show tonight, somewhere here.
Did you like wrap it like for like really magnificent job wrapping?
In a Schnucks grocery bag.
Ooh, Schnucks is expensive too.
And I might have a little bit of explaining to do, but I present you with your 33rd birthday present.
Well, thank you. Don't call. I feel old. 33 makes me feel old.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Wow, you can't even get that bag open.
Opening it up. Got some. It's a mug. And
I know you're not a big coffee drinker.
Ooh, these are. Oh, I love it. It's a coffee mug with a bunch of not cassette tapes.
Yeah.
Not cassette, or would be musical cassette tapes.
Yeah.
And they got like the back or the side of it, the cover, and there's a ton of them. House of Pain, Beastie Boys, Paris.
It was old school, like
love it,
hip hop and pop. And
no, I love it.
Man. I know you don't drink a lot of coffee, but I know you're like a collector of CDs and old nostalgia stuff.
No, man.
So when I saw that, and you said, oh, you didn't have to give me that. It was just one of those things that just came across, and I was like, ooh, it's his birthday, and I think he'd really like this.
No, man, cool. I love it. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I might leave it on the bar if that's okay with you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
I'll be like a Letterman. I got a place to put my pens.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah. So yeah, just old nostalgic. It's got Dr. Dre on there, Beastie Boys.
We got a little old crew. We got Jay-Z, Public Enemy. Oh man, we got Dr. Dre, Busy Bone. Look at all this stuff.
Yeah.
Redman.
That'll bring back some memories for you as you read through that, especially as much music as you like during your younger days.
I'm picturing future hungover Chuck, just like drinking his coffee and just like miserable and like just but I'm happy because I'm reading.
No, I didn't want that.
Matt's getting bored of the show. He's watching TikTok or something.
No, actually, we'll move along. Matt, so Chuck, I think this is where Chuck and I, do really well. Like, Chuck is a planner, and I'm like, fuck it. Let's just wing it. Okay, so.
Very true.
So this show being our New Year's Eve show and a lot of things to talk about, we actually, spent a lot of time structuring the show. I spent, an hour yesterday putting stuff together just to make Chuck happy. I wanted to present his birthday. I wanted to make this show good. Then we were talking before the show. And one thing we're going to go into, like, as all you guys know, is we started this show, this year. 2025. We had, when this episode comes out, it was like, 363 days ago that we got this brilliant idea.
Yeah.
Let's start a podcast. And here we are, episode 50. And I told Chuck we would bring up some stats. And I said 3 times before we started the show, I got to get these stats. And I never got the stats. So as Chuck said, I was getting bored with the show. I was trying to prepare myself for stats.
I think the mug was a bribe because you were unprepared, but I'm okay with it.
So we're going to start with YouTube. And that's our platform of choice, I think. That's what we like. So, I'll let Chuck go into his spiel while I'm pulling up all this stuff and getting prepared. But yeah.
That's a very good segue there, man. If you guys like what you're hearing and you like what you're watching and you want to see 50 more great episodes, you can catch every single episode of the Barggianos Podcast in 4K on YouTube. And you can go there by going to YouTube/Barggianos.
There we go.
Pretty good. I'm getting good after 50.
I mean, after 50, yeah. Like and subscribe, sure. Like, that's what I say when I wing it. Like, on YouTube, we have 107 likes, which are subscribers, which most will say that, oh, that's not a lot of subscribers. But Chuck and I made a decision at the beginning of the show. We can go out there and really get subscribers. If we wanted 1,000 subscribers, we can get it tomorrow.
You buy that with your champagne money.
Right. But we want to do this organically and be truthful to ourselves. So, I'm proud of 107. With that, we have almost 133,000 YouTube views. 133,000.
Yeah, I'll take that.
And there's a lot of people that just don't subscribe, don't click the button, but we continue to show up in their feed. So for all you 107 subscribers, thank you. We started this channel with nothing.
Right.
And then on TikTok, probably the second most, we got 137 followers with 3,000 likes. Yeah. I mean, that's pretty good. And I'm trying to find our top video. But we did go viral at one time. Man, we got so much stuff on here. And I'm probably not going to be able to quote this correctly, but we got over 14,000, 15,000 views, 50,000. I forget what it is.
I think you're closer to 70,000.
70,000. Yeah.
Do you remember which one it was for?
It was for the computer.
Yeah. So do you remember? I don't know if it was your kid or my kid came home. Someone said that the Chromebooks people were setting fire to, right?
Yeah. So I saw it and I talked about it on the show. And your kid had mentioned that kids were doing it at school, and I think you said your kid's laptop went dead. Ironically, around the same time. Not calling them out or anything, but just saying, yeah, there's a lot on here. And we've done some, virtual shows where I've traveled. We've done virtual shows in hotel rooms with the muff divers. So we've done a lot of things, learned a lot of stuff. But, out of these past 7 months where we just got this crazy idea on New Year's Eve that, hey, I want to do a podcast. And I'm like slamming on the bar and like, fuck yeah, I'm in. What do you say you're most proud of over this year with the podcast, Chuck?
Most proud of, I think, first off, just starting it. I'm not going to use the word scary, but very intimidating, just getting off the ground. Do you remember we wanted to, not everything perfect, but how do you start? What programs do you use? How do you edit? All these different things. And, just from, we always joke Matt does the editing. I do the editing. But from learning how to do all that stuff, from posting to thumbnails to all these different aspects of the show, I would say it's just the learning aspect of it. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Chuck just tells me, like, hey, dude, we need another $200. I really don't do the editing. All the jokes that I do open and pour Chuck's drinks. So
I'll take that. I mean, I'll do all the rest of the shit to have a beer bitch. So
yeah,
that works.
But I do.
Well, how about you? What's some one of yours you're very proud of?
I don't know if I would say proud, but one thing that I had to come to terms with is that we're putting ourselves out there on social media. Like, this stuff is never going to go away. And
Never?
No, probably never. But, in the world we live in, like, everybody's criticized for every little thing that we do. And I'm an outgoing guy. I'm a pretty smart ass. Like, nothing ever really bothers me too much, except when Chuck asks me questions that I have no clue and can't get answers to. But other than that, like, you know, I guess I'm just proud of putting myself out there and not being embarrassed of what people think.
Yeah. How many episodes did that take to get used to, as far as hearing your own voice, watching it, hearing it on Apple Podcast?
You know, not long for me. I've spoken, you know, big public settings before. You know, back in my heyday, I was a bar wedding DJ. So
a barfly.
Yeah, a barfly. Yeah. So, you know, not much, but it's still every day, you know, you hear yourself or you see yourself, or, you know, someone reaches out that you know and says, hey, you showed up on my kids' For You page. And it's like, which short showed up on your kids' For You page? Because some of them
it's definitely I would say been harder trying to figure out the balance of how far you want to go.
Yeah.
Like I said, you don't want to embarrass your family, that kind of thing. But another thing I'm maybe most proud of is the consistency that we've been doing. Again, this is our 50th episode, and we've never missed a week.
A week, yeah. And it's tough, and it takes a lot of work, right? I mean, it's, you laugh. But in all seriousness, like, I say we come down here and wing it, and I am a more of an ad hoc, go with the flow guy. Like, whatever happens, like, it's no fucking big deal. You know, Chuck likes structure and regimen and consistency, and he's pushed me a little bit to be consistent and
order.
Yeah, ordered.
Like order.
Demanded.
Matt drives on the wrong side of the street.
Yeah. So, but we have been consistent. You know, we didn't put shorts out until maybe 6 months ago, but then when we started putting shorts out, it's like, you know, a lot of research, you know, how much shorts should you post? Mm-hmm. Like, and then, you know, the shorts were too long, and it's like, this platform won't let me post a short. Why won't it let me post a short? How many tokens do we need for this platform to not overspend on this big Barggianos, you know, podcast budget?
Yeah, that was, again, all that stuff was a learning curve. But I mean, that's the fun part too, is I'm like more of an artsy guy, you know what I mean? More creative. So it gives me like that outlet to do that. So that's one part I really enjoy. I put a lot of time in there. You're probably talking 5-10 hours a week, but the end result's fun. So like, as an adult, you don't get to do a lot of creative stuff anymore. So when people sit there and make funny, or I don't know if they're making fun of us, but that's why I'm doing it. It's not strictly for a financial gain. Right. We're having a good time. I'm sitting down here drinking champagne with my buddy down here on a, random night.
We made $0.
We're actually, we lost money.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Buying the equipment. But, you know, it's fun. And I know some of you guys enjoy it. And, you know, we have had some, I don't want to say hateful comments, but
we should have done a favorite comments of the year, but you know what my favorite comment was?
What's that?
We got called a cuckle. Yeah. I got called a cuckle. Yeah. I feel like I've heard of the word before. And at first I'm like, are they saying chuckles for Chuck? Nope, I'm a cuckle. I actually had to look that up. So yeah, it was like pretentious, or I don't know. They were making fun of us, but I love the negative comments.
Yeah.
I love it. You're taking your time out of your day. Thank you for listening.
Yeah. So
a cuckle.
Moving on to, you know, like 2026. I'm a big goal guy, and I've kind of relaxed that over the last few years, and I need to get back to that. But in 2026, like, people always talk about, you know, resolutions, and you can really start resolutions or goals anytime. But the new year is the most common time for people to set goals or resolutions.
Sure.
So give me 2 goals or resolution, one personal goal and one podcast goal or resolution for 2026. What are you looking for?
I got a couple. For personal goals, how about just go through, just rapid fire. I want to spend more time with my family, first off. Yeah. I'm going to teach Matt how to edit. Number 2, work on letting go of the little things that just don't matter. I think I've talked about in the past, when the older you get, it's like a superpower. You just don't give an S no more, or not about little things. Number 3, health, of course. And last one is becoming like a minimalist, trying to like declutter, get rid of so much stuff. My wife will like that one, but you don't need it. If you haven't worn a shirt in 3 years, throw it away, that kind of stuff.
Right.
So how about you?
What about the podcast?
For the podcast, I would like to go live more, maybe do some more live interaction with the audience, build that following that way. Maybe have my dog bark less in the background during the podcast. That'd be fun. Hi, Toby. Get our merch store going. How about that?
Yeah.
No, again, all this comes down to time, and we've had some people asking when's that store coming up, and I am promised that's coming soon. It's in the works.
It's on me.
It's not on you. It's in the works. Again, more audience interaction, and then the last thing, I want to get more guests. I think it's fun. I love us, but I also love some more guests, some random, just random guests too.
Yeah.
How about you?
So I would say personal goal. Let this sink in. I thought about this as I was thinking about my personal goals. And I don't know how to say this correctly, but we have been working more years now in our life than we have left to retirement.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you?
Sure.
So I've been working 30 years. If I got 30 more years of work left, I'm fucked. Okay. So, when I sat down and thought about this, not that I'm, in a bad situation, but I want to be in a better situation. I think sometimes I live beyond my means would be a bad term because I pay my bills. I got what I want. I think I do too much frivolous spending.
Okay.
And I'm less budgeted. So I need to be more budgeted in 2026 for myself.
Okay. That's a good goal.
Finish my basement. You believe that?
Hey, Chuck editing the podcast, just scratch that one off altogether. That's never going to happen. So more about your savings. Go ahead, Matt.
Yeah. Finishing my basement would be number 2.
I love it.
And I wouldn't, decluttering's hard for me because my wife likes to keep a lot of stuff. But I want to reorganize. So I bought, better bins that are, more organized bins that I can use. And hopefully we can declutter during that process, like throw away some shit that's in the bins. And maybe, our grandkids probably aren't going to wear the 1T clothes that my kid wore 20 years ago. That's probably not going to happen. So we can maybe get rid of that stuff. But just really declutter that back room and the storage room and then finish my basement off. So, but financially, like when I retire right now at my age, I have a number in mind, not a year in mind. So the faster I get to that number.
Yeah.
Now, then again, if I get there too fast, then I got to figure out how I don't get killed on early withdrawals and everything like that. But I have a number in mind and, really want to sit down and figure out how fast I can get to that number.
Is it over $1,000?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So, and then podcast, when you talk about live, like one thing I want to do more is when we're out there. We didn't know a lot before in our local city does a festival every year. And we did take a picture and, you posted some music and said like, hey, we're out here. But like if we're live, that's so much better. So I'd like to go live at those events. I know you were just down here, a few weeks ago, just jacking around, setting some things up, and you went live.
I wasn't jacking around. I was setting things up.
Yes, jacking around and setting things up. But you went live and had a lot of interaction. We have a lot of interaction live, and we get a lot of followers live that come back and actually comment on our,
and it's fun too. It's fun just to interact, and I like the positivity. I like when people make fun of us too. A lot of people that have made fun of us, and by the end of it, they're like, "Oh, you guys are pretty fun."
Yeah.
One guy said I was too nice, so I like to talk.
What would you say has been the biggest change since we started?
I think probably just a couple. Number one would be the quality of the videos. If you go back and look at the very first episode, the very first episode is the only episode that's not in 4K. And that's a little fun fact for you. That's an urban myth. It's on Wikipedia. But originally we were going to do for storage space because 4K is huge. And the problem with 4K too is it takes so long to download all these fun things. So that the quality just looks night and day difference, in my opinion. And number two was just going live. Like I said, we didn't do any of that stuff at all. We had no clue how to do any of this stuff. And so now that we're like, we'll go live while we're recording, or like I said, we're down here on a random Friday night, hit a button, we're in. So how about you?
I think for me, it's like platform switched in my mind. Like when I first started, I was like TikTok, 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 TikTok.
Like a clock.
Yeah. And then now I'm YouTube. And I think YouTube's got a cleaner platform. I think a lot more legitimate people are on YouTube. I don't know. I just like YouTube better. I like the live platform better in YouTube. And then I think the second thing that has changed, and Chuck might agree to disagree, or he probably agrees, is like when we first started, maybe like 10 episodes, 15 episodes, it was like I would come down here and it's like, okay, what are your topics? Okay, what are your topics? Now Chuck wants to write a screenplay half the time. And I talk him in, and we do about every other episode, like, let's just wing it tonight. Okay, we got this all scripted out. Let's just wing it. Let's script it.
When you say screenplay, Chuck means bullet points of 3 to 5 things. Matt's like, we'll get there.
Chuck's got, fun fact, 7 pieces of paper tonight, folks. So bullet points on 7 pieces of paper, okay?
Well, Dingleberry. Tonight is the end of the year episode.
It is.
It's New Year's Eve. We're dressed to impress. We're dressed in the 9.
No, I'm not dressed.
Matt looks like he's going golfing or
Yes.
got a shift at the bank in an hour.
Yeah.
It's the episode 50, for God's sakes. Look at us behind us. We got this beautiful cover
I know.
that looks just like us.
I was just telling Chuck, I want a hairdo like that and dye it jet black. I think I can do it.
You know, someone accused me. They said that was AI. Can you believe it?
I know. That was us back, 10 years ago.
No. I forget what you were saying before you were insulting me. What were you saying?
Just what has changed.
Oh, changed.
Like
Well,
we used to wing it.
oh, another thing is how about some what upgrades we got to the studio? Upgrades have changed. We've got some lighting.
Yeah.
I think we had some Dower store ring lights to start with.
Yeah, we did.
That worked out well.
did.
We weren't sure if we were going to get past episode 3.
Right.
We got microphones. We got some upgrades. I think some equipment. So we got wireless microphones. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It popped it all up. So
Speaking of which.
we got dog. We have a dog now. We never had a dog in the show.
Yeah. So we got some cool wireless mics when we travel.
Yeah.
So a lot of stuff has changed. A lot of learning, a lot of headaches, a lot of extra time. But I wouldn't change it. I enjoy it. Some days, I wouldn't say a lot of days, but over the past year, like, and I'm sure you got this feeling. Sometimes it was more like a chore, maybe 1, 2, 3 times, and then it's like, okay, this is fun, So you just, whatever you do for fun, whatever your hobby is, whether that's collect baseball cards, sign up for porn in Missouri by uploading your ID, whatever you do, just make sure you're having fun doing it or don't do it.
I like your analogy.
Yeah.
And for the record, if you're not having fun looking at porn, you probably shouldn't be doing it anyway.
Right.
Or you're doing it incorrectly.
Yeah. Upload your ID to that Chinese site. Like, I'm sure it'll be okay.
And if you like what you're hearing, please like and subscribe to the Barggianos Podcast. 50 more to go.
Yeah. So.
Give me a drink.
I just did.
Well, drink it again, puss. All right. It's fancy tonight.
So let's talk about behind the scenes.
Okay.
Because we've had a lot of stuff go on behind the scenes that we haven't shown. And I think, with all your free time, Chuck, maybe you can make like a 10-minute bloopers video. I think that would be funny. Just mesh it all together. I know you got a lot of bloopers out there. But what would you say are a couple of your funny behind the scenes moments, or let's not even say funny, like aggravating behind the scenes moments?
Okay. Aggravating would be getting like an episode all edited or doing things or putting 4 hours into something and then you can't download it. You can't upload it and the computer just don't work. That kind of stuff, technical. For fun behind the scenes moments, I know we've got the same one, so I'll use one that maybe you're not going to talk about is we decided to sign up for Cameo. And we were sitting down here and we go, hey, we have to record an intro of when you're on Cameo saying, hey, if you want to reach out, by the way, if you want to reach out to Cameo, we're on Cameo. But if you want to reach out to us on Cameo, yada, 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 here's your video. I think Matt and I sat here for 15 minutes and we were laughing the entire time. And you said something about, or I said something about, would do anything with our mouth.
Yes. I don't know.
Maybe I'll slip the clip in right
Podcast.
here. My name is Chuck. I'm your hostess with the leastest. And with me, as always,
Matt.
And folks, we're coming live from the Barggianos Podcast studio. And Matt, what are we on right now?
We're on Cameo.
We're officially on Cameo. So we can offer pretty much any kind of service. For example,
Well, we do personalized service for videos.
well, you get the point.
I can't. He said we offer any kind of service.
Not with our mouse. So if you like a personalized video recording, let's ring the bell together. Barggianos out. Here. Yeah. For that one. We were laughing pretty hard.
Yeah, it was some good belly laughs. But
what about you?
Did the light go out or fall down one time? I think it fell down.
No, it went out. It was the
Went
first
out?
time we sat
Okay.
here. It was like the midnight hour on a dirty radio station.
Yeah, so the lights went out. There's an episode out there where I forgot to hit record. So it was audio only.
By the way, if you look up, that's one of my favorite episode covers.
Yeah.
Get your camcorder.
Yeah, Matt forgot to hit record on this computer. It says recording right now, so I know we're good. Until Chuck says, "Oh shit, I spilled it." Gosh,
God, I can't take you anywhere.
I got a Blues rally towel.
I remember my first beer.
Yeah,
Too bad I didn't have a button for it.
you got a button for that, but not a drum roll. So, yeah, I mean, for a while this year, and we
That's cute. I remember when I had my first beer.
we slacked off towards the end. We were doing blitz picks, but when we started that off, just recording the intro, Chuck would sit over there and he'd go through the intro and be like, cut 1, cut 2. We'd have a continuous video of Chuck trying to do the intro, and it'd take us probably longer to do the intro than it would to actually make our picks. But
For the record, anybody in the audience try to say the NFL Barggianos Blitz Picks of the Week? That's hard to say. That's a tongue twister right there, pal.
Yeah.
Then you got Matt poking you over here, making you laugh the whole time.
yeah. So, those are some fun things. So I'd like to ask the audience, if you can comment, what are your 2026 goals or resolutions, whether that's personally, professionally, or a hobby that you want to do. Don't be scared. Go out and fucking do it.
And I want to add something to that, if you don't mind, is specifically, if everyone's out there wants to learn like a musical instrument, you're never too old.
Yeah.
I'm talking to people doing that. So if you want to learn the piano, the guitar, try it. And if you do it for a day and you quit, at least you said you did it. So,
But I think it says it's like 21 days to build a habit. So at least try for a couple days.
what is it, 10,000 hours until you're like an expert at something?
I don't know. All I know is like, I wish I had more time. I am a busy guy,
Yeah, but
like
you put a lot of stuff in your plate.
Oh, I do.
That's a knock at you, but you put a lot of extra things in your plate.
It's self-inflicted.
Yes. And I respect you for it at times, but sometimes I look at you, I'm like, I don't feel sorry for him at all.
Yeah. Joel tells me all the time, like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Or
you need to do that. That should be a resolution. Just take a breath. Try that.
I don't know. I've been sitting back since I'm not coaching soccer right now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been pretty relaxing few weeks since I've been off.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I've enjoyed it. I came home and got to cook dinners and everything else. So
I got one more for the behind the scenes one.
yeah.
Is when we talked about this one a lot, but some things we do we don't put out there just because it's maybe not something we want to put out there on the internet forever. But the Derek getting waxed was one of my favorite of the year.
Yeah.
And briefly, I know we spoke about this, but basically we were down here on like a Saturday night, maybe midnight, and our neighbor Derek, who's been on the show multiple times, we talked him into letting my wife wax him. So my wife didn't want to be on film video, so I gave her a Michael Myers mask. Just grabbed a random Halloween mask out the back, and that was like by far one of the funniest ones. That forget the show, I was cracking up the entire time.
I think that was the first time we really, really went live.
Yeah.
To get the engagement, and that's when I'm like, Chuck, get the cameras, get the mics, come on. And it was just, we didn't plan that. Was that hoc? Oh.
But it was funny because it was easy and it was enjoyable.
Right.
Just cracking up. So
but
we're gonna try to get we're gonna hopefully do more of that this year.
Yeah, absolutely. So now we're gonna go to Chuck's big 7-page list here, And
way to get the audience worked up for me, Matt.
yeah. So one thing we wanted to talk about, and I think most of you will enjoy this, is we picked out, Chuck and I went through things that happened in 2025. Now, January is a long time ago. February is a long time ago. We all remember recent events that just happened,
Right.
October, November, December.
Absolutely.
But sometimes we forget about what happened in January, and we're like, shit.
I was looking through this list when we were making them, and it's funny because I'm like, was that this year? Was that last year? And some of it was like a couple months ago, and some of it was in the beginning of the year. It's just, I don't know, maybe I'm old too, and I drink a lot of champagne.
Chuck's going to go through a list of events that happened this year, just to ring your bell.
So here is a list of Barggiano lookbacks for the year of 2025. Number one, biggest one, is we got a new president, 47th president of the United States, the first second non-consecutive.
Yeah.
Big down. Number two, you can't forget the famous Coldplay kiss incident.
Yeah, that was great.
That was great. That was when I seen it that day happen. I'm like, this is gonna last for a long time. Number three, how about the Sean Diddy, P Diddy, Puff Daddy Combs case? That's been all year.
Yeah, it started in 2020.
October 2025. And he was sentenced to 50 months. And next one is Katy Perry launches into space, and she calls herself an astronaut.
She's an astronaut.
That might have been my favorite one of the whole list. Yeah. Apparently, she was playing her own music while they're in space, too. Next one, the new pope was elected.
Yeah.
And a big deal because he was an American pope.
Yeah.
Next one, and I know this is your favorite, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift got engaged.
Yeah.
If I heard anything, nothing about the rest of my life, I would be very happy. Podcast host.
Congratulations for the Chiefs not making the playoffs.
And getting a new house, apparently.
Yeah.
Next one is AI. AI took over in 2025.
Blew up.
ChatGPT, Gemini, Copilot blew up. Can't do anything with that. How about this one? Remember when Jimmy Kimmel got canceled?
Yeah.
That was kind of a big deal there. This one, not a fan, but I looked it up. K-pop Demon Hunters. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
Apparently, it's a Netflix show that took over the whole entire world. It was the biggest streaming on the platform of all time. And the last one I got, it was the penny was retired this year.
Okay.
The November marks it. They're done. No more pennies.
No more pennies. What about 6-7? 6-7.
Yeah.
6-7.
To this day, I still don't know what 6-7 means.
Or how about TikTok? TikTok was one that was canceled for a day. Or off for a day.
Yeah. That was... I remember that when the day it went off was the day I was like trying to figure out how to get us on TikTok.
Oh, yeah, that's good. Yeah, so
that was good timing. So
yeah, those are your 2025 look back events that Barggianos looked up personally for you.
Cheers to 2025.
And if we forgot or you think something is bigger, let us know. We're interested in seeing your thoughts there.
I got a few big, not many, but a few big deaths.
Yeah.
I like to watch those during the Grammys when they do those. But these people, do you remember the guy from Cosby Show, Malcolm Jamal Warner? Do you know that show? Yeah, he died this year. Gene Hackman, David Lynch, Val Kilmer, Batman himself passed away.
You're talking about all these movie stars.
I know. I just want to do it because you have no idea what I'm talking about. You know this one, Ozzy Osbourne, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, we did an episode for Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah. We did that episode like the day before he passed.
Yeah.
We just talked about he had a concert, and I think they're putting it out as a movie, so you might have to watch that. But, yeah, that was very ironic, and that was one of the big posts for the year. You know how old he was?
No.
76.
Okay.
76. A couple other ones. Again, the Pope died 89 years old. George Foreman, boxer, 76.
I used to use his grill.
Oh, the grill. Loved his grill. I lived off his grill in college. Yeah, he put a little garlic salt on the chicken. You can put it on there frozen. I eat some rice. The rice made Chucky be fat, but the chicken was absolutely delicious. Next one, we had Giorgio Armani. I know you're a stylish man over there. He was 91 years old.
I don't know who that is.
That's a stylish man. He was the legendary Italian fashion designer.
Okay.
He passed away in September. Dick Cheney, former vice president of the United States. How old do you think Dick Cheney was?
Oh, 80-something.
84 years old. Look at that. You're pretty good. And my favorite, and the one that affected me the most this year, at the age of 71, I took my vitamins. I'd said my prayers. The immortal Hulk Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Is Macho Man still around?
Ooh, no.
No.
You know a weird story about him? He died He crashed his car apparently, and everyone thought it was drugs, but he had like a heart attack. It wasn't like anything related, but he just had a heart attack at the wrong moment, and when he crashed, he like killed him. The impact killed him.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
Remember Miss Elizabeth?
yeah. Bring it to a Slim Jim.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's your passaways for the year, but yeah. It's been a good 2025. I mean, it's amazing. It's the end, but I'm looking forward to 2026.
What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to just growing this. I think we can do it. I think we're getting there. I think we got the recipe down a little bit more, and I know we're putting the work in. It's just a matter of trying to figure out what works and what doesn't work.
Right.
I think we're getting closer. Not perfect by no means, but we're definitely getting closer.
Closer. Yeah, for sure. You know, if I could figure out this short game, because the shorts, man, like one week it'll be like, oh, every video's got, 700 to 1,000 views. The next week it's like every video's got 5 views. Thank you very much.
I like that. And like my other favorite is like TikTok will have like 69,000, YouTube 3. YouTube's got 2,000, TikTok 70.
Yeah. It's like I use different hashtags. I don't know. But we're figuring it out. Yeah. I mean, my goal for next year for the podcast is that we have 500 subscribers.
Ooh.
And 500,000 views.
Okay.
Total. Like, we just said what we were at today, 140,000 or whatever it was.
I think it's doable. We didn't start the first of the year last year.
Right. And we didn't start shorts until like 6 months ago. We didn't start going live until about 3 months ago. So, audience, if you can help us out, like get there, we'll have that swag store, Cameo, like anything. Matt needs a new microphone.
I like when we sing karaoke down here. I always use Matt's microphone.
Yeah. Oh, it's so terrible. I think people rubbing a microphone on their nuts or their coochie or something.
It's nice down in the basement.
Yeah, it smells funny the next day. It's like
I like mine in a Ziploc bag and put it in the back room.
It's like, wow, this smells like yeast. Anybody been cooking cookies? I hope none of the women are watching this.
You're disgusting.
Yeah. So, what are you looking forward to other than growing this? I mean, just growing this. I know you talked about spending time with your family.
Yeah, just like I said, I'm finding a balance with all this stuff now. But like I said, the live thing I really want to do more of.
Yeah,
that's really one I want to try to do, because not only is it helping us get the viewers and the subscribers, but I think the audience has the most fun with that, and for me, it's the most fun.
Yeah,
I think I always have a blast. Like and it's funny because I'm like horrible at like reading the reading the comments. Matt's always the one talking, and I'm like, well, Matt, how's it going back there behind the scenes? But maybe I got to get better at that.
Yeah, I would say what I look forward to is hopefully we get to a point to where we can have, like you said, guests. They don't need to be sitting right beside you.
No.
Like you don't need to, if you're not local to, the St. Louis area, like it's okay. Like we'll dial you in, whatever we need to do. Like, but I am looking forward to having more guests on the show and them bringing their content to Barggianos. We'll talk about whatever you want to talk about.
Yeah, no, for sure. We got video capabilities. We got phone calls.
Yeah.
I was even thinking some prank phone calls would be fun.
Oh, yeah.
I always enjoyed that as a kid, listening to the prank phone calls, but we'll see.
It's so tough these days.
I don't know. If there's anything out there that you guys would like to see us do, and that could be anything, let us know. Another favorite moment I forgot to mention was our 999 challenge.
Oh, yeah.
How about that? That was our first outing, trying to figure out how that was going to work.
Yeah.
That was the 999 challenge. If you didn't watch it, we went to a local baseball stadium and we drank every inning. We drank one beer. It was 9 beers, 9 innings, and 9 hot dogs, so one per inning, and that was an adventure.
Yeah, and I will say we got Power Hour coming up. We still haven't set a date for that, but Power Hour is coming up at some point.
You know my resolution about Power Hour, don't you?
What's that?
Remember my big announcement from last episode?
That's the last one.
Yeah, Chucky B's hanging up his Power Hour jersey. We're going to hang it up in the bleachers up here, or the rafters. I'm sorry, the rafters. Yeah, it's going to be my very last Power.
How many Power Hours will that be for you?
That's like asking, how many times have you caught a baseball?
Chuck, never mind. I'm not going to say it. No, go ahead.
I might have to edit that one out. What are you going to say?
No.
We did an episode we talked about, speaking of Power Hour, I went to a bar and we did, it was what was it called? 100.
Yeah.
They had 100 different beers on tap, and we did that. That was pretty bad. Hammer and I play a lot of Power Hour here. I think he's going to be disappointed that I'm going into retirement, but it just makes me excited for the last Power Hour that's going to be. And I'm hoping we can go live for that. So if we go live, we'll let you guys know. And we'll also, would be fun if whoever wants to join along with water.
Yes.
Join along with water, because we don't want to push anybody drinking alcohol, because alcohol is bad for you. But I think it'll be a fun episode.
Yeah, fun episode, fun going live.
Another one, maybe, like we talked about, maybe a little around the bar action versus just sitting here.
We'll see who's down and around for it.
You're not going to do it, right?
I was going to maybe try with Surfside. If I bow out early, I'll bow out early.
Man, as long as you're involved, it's fun.
Yeah. So, but I can't drink that much beer. It just bloats me, and beer always. I say beer made me puke, or I'd puke on purpose when I drank beer because I'd feel so full. But yeah, I was going to try with Surfside, which is a little dangerous because it's a little higher content. But I'd try it. Maybe I'm getting a better tolerance at my old age. I don't look like a young buck anymore, and eating all that tuna and tilapia and rice and looking fit. I kind of let myself go. No. So I'm building that tolerance up.
I think it looked great. We just took these photos 2 nights ago. We flew out to New York, and we had them put the ball up for Barggianos. In case the listeners listening only on the podcast, if you can't see us, we got our New Year's Eve gear going on. We got Matt's wearing his golf outfit. I'm wearing my nice white suit jacket. I got my my t-shirt tuxedo shirt on. And in the background here, we got a wonderful cover. We got Matt and I in tuxedos holding champagne flutes with a lot of pretty women behind us on the scene of New York. Got a little Barggianos ball dropping. So we got a little pop the bubble decoration. I mean, it's going on at Barggianos tonight. What can I tell you? Are you feeling very festive right now?
I am.
I'm not going to kiss you because it's not midnight.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
All right.
I'm dropping that ball right now.
I'll take it. All right. Well, I think we've said it all. We talked about highlights. We went through everything. But audience, please share your comments with us. Whether it's in the full video or whether it's in the shorts. Let us know what you think. Please like and subscribe as always. Got a lot of love here from Barggianos to our audience. Promise that swag store is coming soon. I'm sure you guys are all itching for that Barggianos swag. But we'll make it happen. And
last thing, I think there's a possibility we may go live on the actual New Year's Eve. Not for sure, but there's a very good possibility. So be on the lookout for that. That should be a fun time. Matt's going to get inappropriate. You like to take your shirt off, swing it around like a helicopter, and put that lampshade on top of your head.
Peter Pablo.
Yay. But without that, I want to say, buddy, it's been a pleasure. First year, first 50. And here's to 50 more, at least 50 more episodes of the Barggianos Podcast.
And with that,
Barggianos out.